All right, we're back. Sorry, we were melting. We had to take a 10 and get more drinks poured.
Hey, no shout. You see, no shout out. No shout out. No shout out for me.
Shout out to the bar. Shout out to the bar back.
Bartender.
Oh, I said bar back.
Dame un trago. Do you know any other bartenders?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I have no idea what you said.
So we're gonna answer our last Instagram question that was sent to.
Shout out Salamanca, but still.
Shout out
He
Salamanca.
came up with something.
Hey, well, it was either that.
Meaty.
Knowing him, it was either that or our penis sizes. One of the two.
He knows mine.
Never measured before.
But everybody just, I mean, obviously everybody's gonna answer some bullshit to this bullshit question. So thanks, bro.
Shout out him though.
I'll start with Mo this time. How did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road?
Classic question. I'll give a classic answer.
Okay.
Get to your mom's house.
Nice.
Not where I was going, but
That was the same energy though. You gave him back the same energy.
Go, Kirch.
to get the other side.
No. Go ahead. I knew one of us had to say that.
I don't know. You go. I really got nothing right now.
I got nothing. I don't like that question.
To find himself.
Salamanca, you got us this time.
Hey, I like that one.
To find himself.
I've heard a couple like good ones with that, I've heard a good punchlines to that question, but I can't remember.
I don't know. To buy some crystals. I don't fucking know. You a crystal girl?
Well, give me to go to McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, some bullshit.
That's fucked up, bro.
KFC.
That's what I think about eating right away.
To fight the cows from Chick-fil-A. You know how the cows say
Gang
chicken,
war.
chicken.
Thanks for the question, bro. Very insightful.
Oh fuck!
Hey,
No, we're gonna keep it rolling though.
Hey,
That was a good lighthearted way to bring it back in.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, these are actually really good.
did you enjoy them?
Yeah,
Should we give them the recipe real quick?
No.
Bro, you right. They can't go on and Google it. So yeah, we'll give it. To them.
Exactly. They can go on and Google it.
So it's a standard shot of Jameson.
No,
ounce
it's
and
not
a
a
half.
regular JMO though.
Oh, it's a Jameson orange
It's
or
bomb.
orange. We're being French. Français?
Is that how you say it? Really?
Orange? I don't fucking know.
Oh my god, he took French and he doesn't know. All right, go ahead.
Nah, hey, you know what? Hey, do you ever get people when you're at work and they're like, well, because we sell croissants and shit. Bro,
Croissant?
they love saying that shit. The other day I get a dude, he's like, can I have a croissant? And I'm like, you want a croissant? And he's like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if we still have some. He's like, yeah, just go check out. You have a croissant. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You're not fucking French, dude. Like, shut your ass up. But shit, I don't know what you're talking about.
That reminds me of that whole Family Guy. Like it's like Cool Whip.
Oh yeah,
Cool Whip.
yeah,
Stewie?
yeah.
Croissant.
And then he's arguing with
Brian.
With Brian, yeah. I've seen that episode. Classic show, bro.
Family Guy is the shit.
Did you guys ever watch American Dad?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Dude.
Underrated
Yeah.
show.
Oh hell yeah, 100%.
No, underrated was the Cleveland show.
That's facts. I
They
know.
canceled that shit way too
No,
quick.
you know a show they canceled quick? I don't know if you guys ever saw it. It's still on Netflix. The Get Down.
What is that?
It
Animated?
No.
Oh.
It's like they're in like fucking Harlem or Detroit, like in 1980s, when fucking DJing was like super sick.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think Will Smith's son was in it, Jaden Smith,
Oh.
and it's super sick. You gotta watch it. It's hard to explain, but
Okay.
it's badass.
What, did it come out recently?
No.
Oh, it's been a while?
They dropped, I think, like 1 or 2 albums and cut it. Albums.
Also, it became a
Faded.
Albums.
Season.
Hey, Kurt, is that a shark tooth on your chain, bro?
Crocodile.
That's,
Crocodile tooth.
Hey, that's pretty tight.
I told him many times.
I've never seen it. I think it's the first time I see it with it. That's sick.
From it's from El Salvador. Shout out Dave Dino. He's from the Bay. He's from Richmond.
Sick.
He's Salvadorian. His uncle down there. They kill crocodiles, take the teeth, wrap them in their own gold, send them back up to the U.S. and sell them. And he gave me and then 3 or 4 other guys the same tooth. We were all like fucking close
Tight.
back in the Marine Corps. So I hold it really, really
Shout out, boy.
close to my heart.
That's really cool.
There you go.
I like that.
Let's start off with this topic right here because
go.
we talked about it, right? The question is just for you guys, so you could dive in real quick. What, in your definition, what defines a man? I guess you could relate this to now in our society today, or just in general, what you think in general terms. I'll let you guys think about it. I got something to say though. Want me to start?
Yeah, start. Start.
Maybe we can bounce off.
So, little bullet points off this. I wrote male figure in society or a male figure like in adulthood. So let that be, I don't know, an older brother, a father, an uncle, anyone that's important in your life, I guess. To me, it becomes very relationship wise, right? So it's like how you treat your family, anyone close to your family, any loved ones, family, friends, anyone in that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, I guess. And just treating people with respect when it comes to your family, taking care of those, I mean, that you have the capability of taking care of, I guess. For me, in my case, I guess my siblings and my mom, right? But when I think of like a father figure, what I imagine, at least, is someone that takes care of that takes care of the family, right? Whether it be income wise, like money for, or to put food on the table, whatever it is. So that's one big thing. So just taking care of your loved ones. I'll just start it off there, I guess. Anything that comes to mind?
I can go. I don't know if you guys, but you know,
Whatever.
you good? For me, like, I mean, that's a fucking broad question. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes to it, but first thing that comes to mind, and it's probably been a more recent thing that I've kind of been in touch with, but it's more like that you have to, at the end of the day, I think this goes for like any human in general, but you always have to you can't take care of anybody else if you don't take care of yourself first.
Okay.
Like, if you don't have your shit in order, like, if you're not happy, how are you gonna make somebody else happy? Like, how are you gonna protect somebody else? Like there's ways to get it done, obviously, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like you have to fucking follow like your passions and shit, and kind of have that fucking focused mindset. You have to live by like for lack of a better word, like a code. Like, you have to have a fucking like a code that you don't. It doesn't mean you're unflexible, because I think that's like that's where like it's a difference between like what people will call like a quote unquote like a macho man or something, that they're just like set in their ways and that they won't change. I feel like you always have to be able to adapt and be quick on your feet and to be able to change shit like on the fly. But you have to have a code, like something that kind of guides you, like by the way that you live. So I guess that's kind of 2 points in my opinion. Like, you have to follow your ambitions and take care of yourself first, because that's the best way you're gonna be able to take care of others. And then 2, you have to have something like a code, a drive, something. Yep.
Beautiful.
That was a good one.
Loved it.
Yeah, I think across the board, you could say all those classic ones. So a provider, a protector, a rock, an oak, something that's, when you look at a man, you look at a father figure, that's somebody that you can truly go to for any advice, and they're gonna tell you what is what, and yeah, that's what comes to my mind
right away. Too.
Somebody that you can go to, and they know what's up, and it ties in directly to the creed, the code. Every man, I think they find their way eventually, right? They'll establish themselves as a man. And it could be a super macho man, or it could be a guy that is willing to change and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's somebody that you can look to, and they can give guidance, but they're always there. That's a man.
Love that. Yeah, Mo.
I think for me, it's someone who can do everything that they need to do and still help out others. And kind of like what Hyder was saying with, being able to change their ways. It's like, it's true, because a lot of people have a certain code, and even if they know they're wrong, they won't admit it. They won't change, I don't think of a man and I think like, oh, it's the strongest,
alpha male or whatever.
Exactly. No, I think a man should be able to show his feelings, nowadays, especially, honestly. And I've always thought that. I've never thought about the man who's like, oh, I've never seen him cry. He's a man, because that's the motherfuckers that are,
fucking hurt inside.
Yeah, exactly.
The most,
exactly.
Fighting demons.
And I don't think that's a man, because a man should be able to, express himself and show his emotions and everything. Not to sound gay, but don't be fucking crying.
That's not.
No, don't be fucking crying all over the place.
Yeah,
but,
Or just fucking.
yeah, but like, and like something that pisses me off is like going to a funeral and let's just say it's your fucking brother and you're too manly to start fucking crying in front of everyone. I understand that some people don't process emotions.
Well, they express it differently, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like there's a time and place for everything, and there are certain situations where people see that and be like, okay, he's feeling it, so I'm allowed to feel it, because if you're the man, people are looking at you and being like, okay, if he's not doing that, I'm not doing that, you know? So imagine a little fucking kid not being able to cry because he's not seeing his big brother cry, Because that's all it is. It's just we're showing the next generation. And for me, a man is I can say, oh, that man's going to raise that son good. Yeah. That boy is going to be a good man.
I feel like you reached not the opposite side, because I think it is a spectrum when it comes to this, just like the male figure, right? We were kind of touching upon different points. Me and Adrian, I feel like we're more focused on like a father figure kind of thing. Hyder was kind of more in general, which was great though, because that could apply to anything. The whole emotion thing kind of ties back into the whole emotional maturity thing that we were talking about earlier in relationships. I think it's the same thing. So there's just, I love what you said though. There's a time and place for everything, right? Like, for example, real quick, when was the last time you fucking cried?
Shit.
I'm tough with this one though.
No, my cousin's funeral. I cried.
Oh, yeah.
And that was my first major family death for all of us.
Yeah.
Like
Tough.
we had grandpas and stuff, but it was just like that was like one of the people I grew up with,
Mm.
And to see like that body laying there, you could see the fucking
It was an open casket.
open casket. You can see where they patched him up in the head, Bro, I was crying days after that. I was crying every time they played a song that I heard at his funeral, That shit was like, okay, And there was days where I was just listening to the same song over and over again, and just letting myself feel, and I think that's what it's all about, is just letting yourself feel, give yourself all the time that you need. There's a difference between giving yourself time and just milking it out, but you have to let some emotions out, because with that situation, I can say it was probably like months, if not years, of tears coming out along with that,
Do you remember?
So, to piggyback off of what you just said, right? So Miguel was kind of hand in hand when I was growing up, right? And I love that. I love what you just said, right? Because Miguel knows, if nobody else does, that I never had a father figure growing up, right? So it was kind of up to me to navigate this whole, like, what is a man, right? And,
By yourself, Dick.
right. And so the whole crying piece, the whole showing your emotions, love that, because in my opinion, right? And I'm going to raise a question after this, right?
Go ahead.
So part of what being a man is to me, my code, if we'll reference that again, my code, my creed is kind of like what does make a true man. Part of my code is like to be able to handle your emotions. Crying does not make you any less manly, I had nobody to teach me, right? And I know a lot of guys fall into the category of where, like, my old man never cried. I've never seen him cry once. So it's like I got to be hard all the time. Well, fuck that.
Yeah.
You can cry.
Exactly.
That makes you a man. Crying and being able to express your emotions maturely, and when they, depending on the situation at hand, right? Feelings are warranted. Mm-hmm. Feelings are not bad.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Being a man does not mean that you cannot have feelings also.
Exactly.
But I'll raise you guys that question, right? What is a part of your creed or code that you might not see that other genuinely, like across the board, other men would not consider manly, but you follow because you as a man, that's your thing, right? So go ahead. You guys can go down the line. But that's mine, right? Crying and showing your feelings, that definitely makes you a man. You just need to know how to do it.
So what was your question, though? What do you want us to answer? Well, did you have one, or you just...
I think he said it.
Piece of our code?
Yeah.
Well, more sorry, man, not to interrupt you, but more specifically, what do you think is part of your code that you don't think is going to be
like
part
personally.
of some? Yeah, that you don't think is part of somebody else's.
If I say Adrian's code is crying whenever you need to, and I say, oh, he's a bitch for that.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because I mean, women, other men, stuff like that. Maybe across the board, they'd be like, "Oh, I don't like when men show feelings. I don't like when they show emotions when they're overwhelmed."
Yeah,
right?
I get you.
But me, no.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that makes you more of a man, right? To be strong enough to let that out, whatever feelings it is, joy, sadness, etc. So I'd like to hear what a piece of your code is.
That's a hard question to answer. Not because I just don't know. I
need more time.
Yeah.
I think I'll go first. I think for me it's fighting.
Oh,
because a lot of men
physical confrontation.
Yeah, a lot of guys can't control their emotions enough to be like,
I'm gonna be the bigger man and step away.
I don't need to fight you, you know? And a lot of guys, they're on the opposite. They're like, oh, you disrespected me, I have to fight.
They have no other option. It's like, you did this.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, well, this is happening.
Oh, I thought you were going a completely other direction. I agree with that for sure. That was mine too.
It's just being consciously aware when to back off or when it's the right time to actually do something about it.
There's situations where it's like, okay, motherfuckers can talk shit all day, you know? And for me, it's going in one out here and out the other, you know?
Beast.
But it's like,
I'm 100%. I'm like so not into that whole like, bro's gotta fight it out, bro. Like that shit's so dead, bro. That like, shit is dead. It's like a fucking lore. Like everybody, that's old. That's
hit it on the nail, Dick.
That's out. That's part of emotional maturity right there.
Yeah, and then another thing though, that's gonna happen forever. That's these whole different codes, creeds that we're following. Everyone grew up and is raised differently, whether they had a father or not, right? Whether they had someone to look up to, a male figure to look up to or not. Everyone is gonna be raised differently. Everyone's gonna have different situations arise in their lifetime, right? So they're always gonna approach everything differently. Yeah. What if that kid that loves to fight is fucking getting abused at home, and that's why he's the way he is, you know? So then that's another thing. There you go. That's my fucking code, is realizing, right, that other people have different situations growing up.
I think that goes along with
and not being judgmental about it.
No, exactly. No, always, you know. But I think that goes along with emotional maturity.
Also,
you know, it's like okay, yeah, you're getting fucked up at home, right? Don't go and take it out on other people. Find a way to get yourself out of that situation. Like any man would. If you're broke, I'm not gonna go and call everyone else broke. I'm gonna find a way to get myself out of poverty.
A solution, yeah.
You know.
How do you got anything you want to add real quick?
Nah, bro. Mose was like along where I was heading because
hitting it on the nail.
I'm not against boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, whatever that. I think that's great training to have because there's always gonna be a situation where it's like, okay,
it's gonna be useful.
Yeah, you're stepping out of line. Now we gotta dance.
Now we gotta tango.
Yeah. But it's like to me, the most bitch shit is like when you're in the street, you're almost 100% sober, and someone is faded talking shit at you.
Trying to start something.
And you're gonna knock them out. They're faded, but it's like, bro, they're faded. You know.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary. It's not. You know.
And this is another thing. When we were kids, it's a different story. Bro, you're gonna fight. Your ass is going to jail, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
If you get caught up,
hey, isn't it crazy how
even more than that?
Shit's
bro. What's the homie's name? Is that what you're gonna bring up? I'm sorry, the homie's name. What happened?
That's what I was thinking of right now.
Perfect example, bro.
Okay, so
you don't have to say names.
Yeah, he knows who he is. I have a homie. He was in downtown. He was faded one night. There was a pizza joint that we always used to go to after the clubs. I knew he was talking shit because I heard that he was talking shit. I wasn't there, but they told me. Talking shit to the wrong guy. I'm pretty sure the guy was almost sober, you know? Socks the shit out of him. Hits his head on the table on the way down.
His homie hits his head.
He was in a coma for like 3 months.
God damn.
Yeah, and you know what? Shit. These days, that whole fighting shit, it's kind of out. You know why?
It's dangerous. Bro.
Because it's more dangerous these days. Because you know what? People, this whole generation, people are like, I can't fight, so I'll fucking shoot you.
Dude, they don't have codes. That's the thing. They don't have a code.
They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And me, so I'm kind of, I wouldn't say that I'm a hothead, right? But I'm not afraid of conflict, right?
Yeah.
Things where I draw the line at is like barking at me, fine, that's fine. But as soon as you like enter my space, it's like I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not gonna be like swing first. No, I'm gonna fucking just start hitting you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of I'm at fault for a lot of the fights that I've been in because I'll just initiate them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Like this is gonna happen, and I'm not gonna let you fucking get one up on me. You know?
But still, at the end of the
But
day,
it's so dangerous.
You leave it up to it's like your jurisdiction though. Like you're following your code, right? And I think that's what I feel like. If anything, that's what we're respecting, I guess.
Yeah. Like there's a time and there's a place for everything. If someone's literally 2 inches from my nose with their nose, that's a different situation.
That's crazy.
You know? But if motherfuckers just keep talking shit and talking shit and talking shit, I'm gonna just, they're gonna get even more pissed off than us fighting.
Bother them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah,
we're gonna move on, right? Because we have to. That was a long conversation. But you want to have any final points that you wanted to add?
Nah, I'm
chilling.
that was damn. Nah.
I mean, I love the whole code thing. That's why I'm gonna name that clip right there.
Code.
Man's code. Crazy.
Yeah, that was going.
Hunter's still thinking.
Damn.
Reevaluating his whole life.
yeah.
I think everyone has a code. They all have little aspects that they put. Like you'll see it in your day-to-day life. Like, oh, I'm gonna let this old lady cross the road before I turn the lane. You know? That's one code of your whole fucking book.
Yeah.
There's so much shit that we have that it's like engraved in our memory that we can't think of right now. But
subconsciously, when the situation arises, it presents
like
itself.
if I saw someone fucking, cut off an old lady crossing the street, I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna get mad because like that's going against my code, even though I didn't do it. But I'm getting upset because they did it.
Yeah.
Even though it's we're two different people, but it's just like you would think that we'd all have the same,
take on life.
Yeah, like okay, we respect certain things that need to be respected. And there's people that don't, and that's where you get pissed off, but you just got to move past it.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
All right, since it's going to be the 20.
That was kind of a dark note. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's sick. We're hitting the 29-minute mark, and we need some short thing to kill time with. I got a perfect idea.
One.
We're talking about fights. Everybody picks 3 weapons.
Oh, what the fuck?
And guns aren't allowed. 3 weapons, no guns.
Oh, that's easy.
I only need one, brass knuckles. That's it.
I play video games.
That's brass knuckles. That's all I need.
No, we'll pick 3, bitch. I'm asking you to pick
for
3.
a hand-to-hand, like one-on-one fight.
Just in general,
or like life or death.
Let's say zombie apocalypse, and you can't choose a gun, but you got 3 weapons.
No, how about no zombie apocalypse. Let's go. Let's go. I like the purge. A purge.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
but no guns. Let's say a purge, bro, but the guns were still illegal.
Can we have shields?
Yeah, that's a good weapon.
Riot shield.
Yeah,
that's a good weapon.
Yeah.
Spam people.
Shout out Brad Pitt and Troy. He uses a shield. Fresh.
Mine would be little Captain America shield.
All right, I like that. We're getting creative. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. It'll be fictional.
Thor's hammer.
We got
stupid. Wakanda suit. No, just a shield, probably the size of Captain America's. I'd say
you gotta keep brass knuckles in there because that's
fresh. Brass knuckles for close combat, and then like the cop sticks.
Baton.
A nightstick, yeah.
Get on the fucking ground.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're full metal. Yeah.
What you got, Kirsch?
Shit. To be honest, I'm not thinking about any defensive weapons. I'm thinking some kind of small multi-tool, a knife kind of thing, right? Just for more practical uses. But I'm thinking a machete and then some kind of club, some kind of heavy club.
Kind of like a baton kind of thing?
Right, because no matter what, armor or anything anybody's wearing, a club, medieval times, you're going to break bones. You know what I'm saying? It's a big, heavy club. You hit them, it's going to fuck them up. So you don't even have to poke them.
Sledgehammer type.
That's fresh.
Yeah, you don't have to poke them. You don't have to slice them. You hit them hard enough, they're going to get fucked up, you know?
Not vibranium.
Right. Oh,
I got
shit.
vibranium.
Captain American shield, I'm fucked.
Wow.
You want me to go first? Or you want me to
go ahead. I'm thinking.
I'm gonna have to steal. I didn't think of a shield. I'll steal a riot shield.
Shield is smart.
The shield is smart.
You have to. Even have it on your back. You're looking forward. You got your back covered. You know.
Sharp ass dagger. A
dagger.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Because one of mine was combat knife.
Yeah, daggers and combat knives. They're
daggers.
Big.
Daggers are like
daggers old school. Julius Caesar. I'm stabbing you in the back.
Hey, what's that one Disney movie?
They're low key big, like forearm.
Now let's go combat knife. Yeah. Combat knife and then baseball bat.
Baseball bat is
What's
good.
your third one?
Yeah.
That's
blunt.
my-
Oh, the
That's
shield. The
third
shield.
one.
My bad.
Wait,
My
the
bad.
baseball
Third
bat nails or no nails?
Chill, Negan.
Nah, no nails. That's
Yeah.
nice. Nah, old school.
How you queen?
Combat knife. No guns, right?
Nah, no guns.
Let me see, bro.
That
I would have been like,
sucks.
shit. Let me get a-
M4.
Yeah, and I would have been like, give me an
Fucking
M4.
gaming queers.
The new gun on Call of Duty that shoots the red bullets.
Tracers. It's called tracers.
This could be something you wear, right?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a ballistic vest on me?
Oh, well, I mean,
That's you know
That's not a weapon.
that's armor. That's not a weapon.
Okay.
because yeah, you could hit somebody.
I
with
could
a shield.
hit someone with a shield.
Okay. Fuck, I'm
You know,
fucked.
take off your vest and be like, "Motherfucker." You need to-
That's tough. Why am I getting fucked with all these questions, Hyder? Fuck you. You're thinking them the whole
Okay.
time. That's why Hyder was quiet the last
Yeah.
segment.
No, I wasn't, bitch.
I'll play. Combat knife. I like the baseball bat. You dirty bitch. That's a good one because it's fun.
You do like a samurai sword. That'd be cool.
Katana.
A katana.
Just fucking
bro.
chill,
Nah,
Leonardo.
You guys did me. Yeah, I'm fucked. Ninja Turtles.
Ninja
Nunchucks, katana, and the fucking and the sai, right? The Raphael sai.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Those are actually defensive weapons too.
Wait, which
they're,
one?
they're made to like catch
They're not.
swords and shit.
They're not. Sharp.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just seen a fresh ass video describing that Master Splinter chose the weapons for each turtle specifically for a certain reason.
Because their
oh
personality.
well, yeah,
Personality
no,
is
yeah.
different. Raphael, he gave Raphael's the toughest, more aggressive
Hothead.
one. He gave him the size because they're not sharp. They're
They're
more
not deadly.
defensive use.
Yeah.
Donatello, smartest one. All these tech, gave him literally a fucking stick, right? Michelangelo, very energetic, crazy with it. Nunchucks are all about
Creativity.
precise. You can hit yourself with fucking nunchucks. So you gave him something to focus on. Leonardo, leader, crazy with it, more ethical, right? More morally.
So it gave him the killing
Katana's
weapon.
the killing weapon.
Damn, that's gnarly.
Badass.
sick.
This is off another podcast. I don't know the name of it. I'll
Is
shout
it the
them
two
out.
Asian guys?
Two Asian guys.
I know.
Oh,
See
you're-
the video?
Did you know? And Teenage Mutant Ninja
Dude,
Turtles?
That's crazy,
TMNT is one of the most underrated like franchises
Oh.
ever.
I'm gonna watch the movies tonight, probably.
Side note: this scar on my fucking my left eyebrow that I got. I was playing at a hotel with my madrina, my godmother, and I was playing with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, one of their trucks, like a toy
Oh,
truck.
bro, I had that.
And fucking, I was playing on the stairs, busted my eyebrow. This fucking scar's not
On
cool.
the truck?
Yeah, on the truck. Split my
Oh,
shit. I was like
shit.
3 years old. Not a cool. Hey, by the way, it's not a cool fucking scar or anything. I didn't get stabbed or anything. It was. I was playing with a toy. Yeah, when I was like 3.
Fucking Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles, bro.
Ninja Turtles, the shit.
We're gonna have to close out
We
right
gotta
here.
close.
Nah, we're gonna come back.
No, yeah, I know. No,
Oh,
no,
but we're-
but
this is-
this one.
Cut
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Kurt, go ahead, brother.